A moped pulls onto the sidewalk, which seems like nothing at first. But the two people on this bike are laser focused.
Muggers roll up on this 12-year-old girl and snatch her chain.
In a blink of an eye, really in an instant, she is ripped to the ground, and something that means a lot to her is taken from her.
The brave girl fights to keep her necklace, even as she's yanked violently.
This little girl is whipped around.
In the midst of the mayhem, the men crash the moped.
Somehow, both suspects are able to get back on and drive away. This 12-year-old is left right there on the sidewalk. This is a violent incident.
A bystander dials 911, and as soon as police get involved, they release video of the frightening incident, which is caught on a building surveillance camera.
What happened to this 12-year-old girl walking home from school in her neighborhood is just terrible.
The NYPD says they want you to take a good look at the video.
Police are asking for the public's help in identifying those two suspects on that red scooter.
The 12-year-old girl, who is scratched but otherwise uninjured, describes the horrifying ordeal to the media.
They're just the worst human beings alive. It happened fast, so I didn't feel when I was getting dragged. I only cared about the necklace. So I didn't know what to do or how to react. I've never harmed someone in a way the way they did to me, so it's I don't think I deserve that.
And as it turns out, these same men are behind a series of similar muggings.
In Queens, police are searching for two thieves who are snatching necklaces off of victims' necks. Police now know about 7 different robberies.
The victims are mostly women between the ages of 12 and 70 years old.
They are violent attacks, and 4 of the incidents take place in a single day.
The victims are approached from behind. When you don't really see something coming, it's a little bit more difficult to protect yourself.
In general, if you're wearing nice jewelry, you have to make sure that you're aware of your surroundings. And if possible, if you're out in a public area, tuck the jewelry in. It's not important to show it off at all times.
Crimes can happen anywhere, unfortunately. They can happen on a busy street, they can happen in your home, they can happen at your work.
And the most difficult part for this young girl and her mom is that the suspects have yet to be identified and are still at large.
This is still an unsolved crime. These guys are still out there. This situation happens a lot. You have these habitual offenders, they're organizations in their own right. They're doing it as many times as they can until they're caught. And that's why it's so important to get these guys off the street when we can, because unless we stop them, they'll keep going.